Alright guys, welcome to Off Tap Touring. Today's the first video here and we're going to just be doing a little bit of a walkthrough of my car. It is parked there in the background. It's just a 2014 SR5 Hilux. We're just going to be doing a little bit of a walkthrough on it. We'll show you the camp setup in the back and we'll go through the suspension and the tyre and stuff like that. But yeah, it's nothing too special. I'm on apprentice wages, so I'm just trying to pick it as I go. Full of rims and tyres. We have Dirty Life DT ones for the rims. Them ones are 17s with 0 offset. For the tyres, nothing too fancy. We're just running some Conforces. Them ones are 33 by 12.5. They're not the most expensive tyres, but I've also had no dramas with them. They are muddies, not too noisy or anything like that. So hopping into the suspension now. Nothing too fancy on the suspension really either. This is how I bought the car. So it's running 2 to 4 inch adjustable PSR. I'm not sure if you guys can see that in there. But it's 2 to 4 inches adjustable coils with upper control arms. It's currently set at about 2.5 inches. That's just what it comes set at. But for the rear, it's just factory at the moment because Hiluxes come out nose diving. I will eventually get to upgrading them ones, just because of the weight in the back with the camp setup and stuff. So I'm going to have to run some heavier springs. But for the meantime, the front's, sitting at 2.5 inches. Not too big, just does the trick. But so getting into the interior now, I'm going to start with the back seat. The main necessities here in the back seat, this is Luna, and this one over here is Maisie. You guys are probably going to see these guys on the channel a fair bit. Now, we like to take them wherever we can, because they're like our best friends. Now, apart from these guys here in the back seat, that's pretty much all there is. There's just the seat covers and the floor mats there. Now hopping into the front seat, we have the GR Sport 300 series steering wheel. Now over here we also have the likewise shifter with the Apple CarPlay upgraded head unit and fascia kit. Underneath the passenger seat over there, you guys can't see it, but hiding away underneath the seat, there's the Kicker Hideaway subwoofer. And then down here we also just have the GME pass-through for the XRS unit. And that's about it for the interior. Before we hop into the exterior, I'll just have a little bit of a chat about the engine bay. There's nothing too fancy. I'll just start with the exhaust. So it has a 3-inch diff dump from Playtime Auto Parts. It's pretty noisy, but that's okay. Nothing too special else apart from that going on in the engine bay. It's just been down to motivated turbo mechanical here in Toowoomba. It's just had a little bit of and an EGR clean, and the EGR's been turned off. It went in with not much power at all and come out with about 140 horsepower. So pretty big upgrades, considering there's no upgrades to the motor itself. It's all just apart from the exhaust. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a walk around of the exterior of the car now. So I'll start up the front here. So no bull bar to start with. I'm just running the bumper look. I'm probably going to run this for a little while and get like a light bar in behind it and stuff eventually. But for now, it's just plain and simple like that. Now coming up here, I'm not sure if you guys can see that with the lighting here, but we just have the GME short stubby. I think it's a 3.3 dBi aerial. Now down the side here, we just got some Sanhema towing mirrors. A little bit of paint fade on them ones. Eventually I'll either paint them up or maybe buy some clear views or something along the way. Then just up here we have just some weather shields, tinted black. And now I'll get down around to the back of the car for you guys. So we're going to hop into the camp setup now. So I'll start with the electronics first. So up the front here, so what we're running is we're running an iTech World 40 amp DC charger. This one here is just part of their control hub. We have these lights here just wired into this switch. Them ones are just, I believe, they're hardcore meter strip lights. Sorry, not strip lights, hard lights from BCF. We just have 3 of them around the outside. Now come back up to the front here. We just have a iTech World 2000 watt inverter. And then down here, the battery power and all this stuff is a 170 amp hour kick-ass slimline AGM. I just went AGM for now just because of the price. Lithium's pretty pricey and stuff like that. So I just went with an AGM for now. I will eventually upgrade to a lithium. Coming up down here now behind the fridge, these little pieces here of timber, these pop up. Just underneath there I have my gas cooker, so that's what I use to cook, just the gas cooker under there. Now them 2 bits of wood pop up. And now we'll just go around to the back, guys. So we'll start here with the fridge. We've just run with an 85 litre upright Kings. A lot of people hang shit on Kings, but I've had no dramas with this fridge here at all. Now in the middle here, we just have this Ridge Rider slide out pantry from BCF. It does the trick. I usually have a couple of little containers that slide up underneath there for cutlery and bits and bobs. But at the moment, I just have them in this XCM drawer. This one's just all packed with stuff ready for us to go away for the weekend. Bag here with pots and pans and stuff like that. And we just have this toasty cooker. That's the main reason for the inverter. Then just like a fry pan and little bits and pieces as well. Now down here beside the drawer, we just have a double GPO and just the inverter controller there above it. And now apart from that, in the back here, this little side bit here, this just pops kettle and a couple of other little bits and pieces underneath there. It's good extra storage. And then just up the top, we have just the fishing rod holders. Now, it's pretty good. The only downfall to this one here is if you have a rod that can't obviously pull apart and into 2 pieces, it's no good really, but all my rods break into 2, so it's good for me anyway. But that's it for the back. Apart from up here on top, actually, we have I believe it's a 200 watt iTech World solar panel. Eventually I'll probably upgrade, and we're thinking about maybe going a rooftop tent one day just on the top there. But I'll probably put that solar panel up on top of the rooftop then. Okay guys, thanks for watching the first video here on Off Tap Touring. Make sure to subscribe and like. Also leave a comment down below with any ideas for any videos that you guys would like to see or anything like that. Also make sure to go check out the Instagram and TikTok accounts. I'll see you guys on the next one. Okay, guys.
Cutting ties with things that bind my heart to this world. I love you and I'm willing, but I cannot keep you, girl. Philly by the morning and Ohio by the night. Thing about a long rope is you can't hold on too tight. Wooden floors and coffee cups, stepped on and all used up, but I reckon that's what mornings are for. And everyone thinks they know me now, and these close-minded leave me towns, but I'm too young to even know myself. As we